I think we need to be really careful about following our heroes or our bosses. So Rishi Sunak, on the three occasions that he's done PMQs, when he's been asked a particularly difficult question, he's dodged by referring to Jeremy Corbyn's appalling tenure as the opposition leader. Well, he's no longer opposition leader, so a lot of this is irrelevant, and I think at the moment he's not even a member of the Labour Party. So when the shadow Home Secretary Yvette Cooper tabled a humble address to the House of Commons to ask for details of advice given to the Prime Minister regarding his appointment of Suella Braverman as Home Secretary, the Conservative MP Gary Sambrook replied and demanded why Jeremy Corbyn had been such a security risk at the time of the Skripal poisoning. And she, Yvette Cooper, went on the offensive and talked about the member for Uxbridge, that is Boris Johnson, and how Boris Johnson had been to a party in Perugia, the Lebedev party, where he'd met somebody who was clearly a security breach, and he is therefore endangered not only his own security but also national security when he was Foreign Secretary. And I think it puts to rest any further opportunity for Rishi Sunak to invoke the ghost of Jeremy Corbyn when it comes to national security, because Boris is still a sitting MP in the Conservative ranks, even if he chooses to be swanning off elsewhere, rather like, well, he's obviously made Matt Hancock his mentor and example. But Yvette Cooper, I think, missed a trick here, because it's not only the member for Uxbridge who is a security risk. Suella Braverman, her opposite, the Home Secretary herself, has also been confirmed or is also being looked at by MI5 as a potential security risk for her various indiscretions and her use of private email, and indeed the former Prime Minister, Liz Truss, was herself a security risk, and her phone had been hacked, and stories seemed to emerge that allegedly she was using her own private phone. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. But there are plenty of security breaches going on in the Conservative ranks, and pulling focus like this, as Gary Sambrook did, is not a wise move, and indeed Rishi Sunak would be advised to stop this trick. This trick is not a good one. It's cheap. It's cheap. And thank you, Yvette, for bringing that to our attention. Exactly the right thing to do.